Grace Period and Protecting ID Abroad. On January 7, 2007, Apple launched a multimedia device called iPhone. The iPhone had an assortment of functions such as cell phone, MP player, and laptop functions. It caught the eye of consumers with its differentiated design, such as its simple exterior, its touch UI, and more. People were ecstatic with this new device, and within 3 days of its release, 1 million iPhones were sold in the US alone. After the iPhone was made public, Apple applied for design registration at the Patent Office in almost all countries, beginning its global marketing in earnest. Apple quickly realized how inappropriate disclosing their design was. Apple applied for design registration at the Korean Intellectual Property Office on September 4, 2008, and obtained design registration on September 3, 2009. Apple acquired design registration, but they couldn't file for an infringement lawsuit in Korea. What was the problem? If Apple filed for a design lawsuit in Korea, then Apple's design could have received invalidation of registration due to disclosure. That's because Apple proceeded with the application procedure 6 months after they initially made their design public. The period of time in which the application must be filed after the publication of the design is different in every country. In Korea, Japan, and China, it is within 6 months after publication. In the US and EU, you must apply within 1 year of publication. If the grace period has expired, then there is no other method to secure design rights. The reason there is a grace period after publication is to minimize the potential harm that may be caused by the owner of the design rights disclosing the design in an unavoidable situation. Apple, who created a great sensation with the iPhone design, missed the grace period of the application and was faced with the difficult situation of the invalidation of their design application. There was another component they missed due to being late in filing the design application in Korea. It was the priority rights. When the design application is concluded at the Patent Office, then priority rights are obtained. Priority is a right that is acknowledged by international treaty. When filing an application in another country or area within 6 months of the design application date, the first application date is acknowledged. During this period when priority is being acknowledged, companies can take their time in overseas market expansion by grasping the trend of the target country, meeting foreign investors, and such. There is a company that disclosed their design like Apple, but unlike Apple, actively utilized the design system and successfully completed overseas application. The Korean design company Sangsang Nalge was the first company to develop and release the memo board that you attach to the side of your computer monitor. But there was no knowing how this product would generate profit in the market. Sangsang Nalge started to sell their product in October 2010 before they applied for design registration. After they confirmed its profitability in the market, they set up an IP strategy and focused on securing design rights. In December 2010, before the 6-month period was up after product sales, they completed the design right application. In April 2011, they were able to complete overseas application as well, including in the US, Europe, and Japan. Because they completed overseas application within 6 months of the design application, they were able to set the application date to December 2010 in other countries too. Sangsang Nalge reached a turnover of more than 1 billion won, approximately $1 million, within 1 year of sales and increased their annual sales to over 1 billion won, approximately $1 million. They became a small business success story on design management. Risks follow when making a design public. That's because designs are prone to be imitated or copied. However, even if the design is pre-disclosed, if the grace period and priority system in each country are well utilized, then the design right, which is the company's asset in the global market, can be protected.